1979 would have been my favorite movie of the year, Rocky II.
Okay.
To me, one, I like Rocky II more than Rocky I.
How many times did you see it?
6, 7. Then the first engagement alone, yeah.
I mean, I love Social Network. Social Network was, I think, the one movie, okay, except for this one friend of mine that had a movie that I just kept seeing is I kept seeing their film again and again and again. Other than that, that's the only movie I saw at the theaters 4 times during this century. And the reason I saw it 4 times is because Scott Rudin was being really smart, and he kept booking the movie in different movie theaters leading up to the Academy Awards, so people would see it. And so all of a sudden, you see, oh, Social Network's playing at the Cinerama Dome. I want to go see it at the Cinerama Dome. All of a sudden, Social Network is playing at the Crest. I'll go see it at the Crest. Oh, Social Network, I mean, it was always playing in a cool theater that I wouldn't mind seeing it again in that theater. And so I ended up seeing it 4 times, all right, at 4 different theaters, and had a great time every time.
Well, and also I took it as a high compliment that I saw when Team America came out. I saw it like 5 or 6 times, all right, and that's a movie that nobody in Hollywood wanted to be referenced in because they skewered everybody. All right, but when then they get the Team America gets together and then they play that Kill Bill music that pump you up, I go, oh my God, I'm the only Hollywood person I'm the only person in town that's referenced respectfully in Team America. There was 2 movies my mother did not allow me to see. One she didn't have to worry about because it was rated X.
Which was?
Andy Warhol's Frankenstein. But she didn't allow me to see, in its initial release, The Exorcist. I didn't see The Exorcist till its 1975 re-release. And I saw it at a drive-in then.
Did it deliver?
Oh, yeah. No, it was wonderful. I thought it was great.
During October at the New Beverly, we got a print of The Exorcist. And it was a feeling unlike I saw it twice during that month because it was just such an exciting experience to watch The Exorcist during those midnight screenings with that audience, and I'm sure most of them had seen it to some degree or another, but they really hadn't, right, compared to how they felt that night.
Soul Brothers of Kung Fu was a smash. It played, you know, back then when a movie would play for like 1 week and leave town, it played for like a month, but then continued to play. It just never stopped playing. It was always on the lower half of the feed. You could always plug it in, and I would always find an audience there for it. As a lover of the genre, I love that movie as much as Taxi. I mean, I can honestly say it's actually one of my favorite movies. I'm not saying it's the best movie, but it's one of my favorite movie-going experiences. And when I say movie-going experiences, I'm not talking about remembering back when I saw it. I mean every fucking time I watch it. Well, you know, it might be my favorite of the. It might, at the end of the day, be my favorite of the modern ones. When I was a young man, I saw it, and my reaction to it blew me away so much. I saw the film 3 other times at the theater, well, no, 2 other times during its initial run, to see if the audience would respond the same way. And they responded the same way every time. And then I didn't watch the film with an audience again until I screened it at the Alamo Drafthouse 25 years later. And they reacted the exact same way again, 25 years later. Is the, it's not really a slasher film, but the horror film Hell Night with Linda Blair. I saw it twice more during its theatrical run to see if that would happen. And it happened in every single screening. And then 25 years later, watching it at the Alamo Drafthouse, it happened again. My favorite revenge movie, though, of all time is John Flynn's Rolling Thunder. And the first time I saw Rolling Thunder was it was 1977. It was the day it opened. I love that movie. So it came out in 77. I love that movie so much. For the next 7 to 8 years in Los Angeles, whenever Rolling, you can't get it. It wasn't on HBO at that point in time. We didn't have HBO to I didn't have any cable TV like that to begin with, but it wasn't on that. And there's no video or anything. So whenever Rolling Thunder played theatrically in Los Angeles, I went to see it, wherever it played. And sometimes that was when I didn't even have a car. I'm taking a bus, 3 different buses to get to wherever theater it's playing at. At a certain point in the 80s, Rolling Thunder started showing at Revival Cinemas on Vietnam double features. And like I said, whenever it played, I went and saw it. Now, since then, once I got a 35 millimeter print of it, when I used to have my Austin film festivals, I've shown it twice in Austin, sold out audiences. I've had private screenings of the movie where I showed it to friends. We've screened it at the New Beverly probably at least 7 times since I've taken over the New Beverly.
I have an interesting relationship with this movie. All right. So I tried to watch the movie like twice on VHS, on the big green Warner box. And it's just like, it's so ugly. I just wasn't into it. Then I noticed that there was an IP Technicolor print available. Well, I mean, if I'm going to give it another chance, now would be the time. All right. If an IB Technicolor 35 millimeter print, before I send it off to Rick, I should probably sit down and watch it from beginning to end. And then I really, really liked it.
Oh, nice.
Fernando De Leo. We watched his film, Mr. Scarface. Mr. Scarface is decidedly my least favorite of the quartet, even though I like it. So that's not one that I would go back to watch. Because I hadn't seen it in a long time, I'd actually had forgotten how the whole second half of the movie plays out. And I loved it. I had a great time.
Philip Kaufman's Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
I was showing a girlfriend the Philip Kaufman version. And so I kind of explained to her the mythology of the Body Snatchers. We watched the movie and she really liked it. Then a little bit later, I showed her the original with Don Siegel, the Don Siegel one. And she really liked that too. So again, I'm having a situation where I'm kind of introducing this movie and this kind of famous horror film science fiction mythology to somebody who wasn't familiar with it, and she really responded. But having seen both of those movies quite a few times, watching them anew and watching them through somebody else's eyes, I saw something this last time in both versions that I had never seen before. In watching it this last time, both movies, I actually think the pod people maybe get a bad rap.
I don't pay for pussy.
Yeah.
I just need a hand job. I don't pay for pussy. I just need a hand